Tell me about pain, don't preach with scars. I held my son's hand while his heart beat sparks. 6 years old, and his mama's gone.
I was looking for my metal treat. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look in the back and see if I got my metal treat to put on this. I'll show you what type of metal treat. I thought it was in here. It must be in the back. I found it. Rust tang. This some gnarly stuff. Some gnarly stuff. Some gnarly stuff. What's up, Mac? What's up, everybody? If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. We're just doing a little prep work on this table before we move everything over onto it. nice and purty. Nice and purty. What do you think about that, Mac? What do you think about that, Mac? Huh? It's so I wire wheeled it. I took that and wire wheeled and got all the rust off of it. Then I poured that on there, and now it's nice and now it's nice. It's all right, don't it, Mac? All dressed in black, black, black. His name is Mac, Mac. What's up? What's up, John? Looks like magic potion. Do all right for a work table, won't it? Do all right for a work table. I'm probably gonna put it on my big table too. Probably put it on the big table too, Mac. All right, we're gonna. All right, just hold tight. I'm coming. Hold tight. Hold what you got. Don't go nowhere. Yeah, go. Man, that thing's glued to the tape. Woo. Hold on, I forgot. We gotta weld the studs. We gotta weld the studs to the table. Boy, oh boy. Man, boy, she's on there. She's a tight I forgot I welded the studs to the table. I forgot I welded 2 bolts to the table because I didn't want to drill no holes in this table. Woo. Yeah. Man. What's up, Gary? don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh, my battery getting weak. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate it. Let's see. Why are you putting nuts on the top? I usually put nuts. Ah. No reason. No reason. I mean, it's just. No reason. I mean, no reason, Gary. All right, so I just wanted to jump on here. Let's see. Let's see if I can. See if we can get this other piece. The other pieces I'm gonna have to lay out. I really don't know how, so I'm gonna have to get. What's up, New York? Hold on, let me get me on a wrench. No, no reason, Gary. No reason at all, Gary. No reason at all. Yeah, appreciate it, Gary. Well, that's as far as she goes. She's gonna be heavy. She's a little tight. She's a little heavy. I'm telling you, man, this is gonna make a big difference. Let me turn these fans off. I'm not gonna bolt this one down. I'm just gonna stick it up here for now. Like I said, it might, I don't know how we're gonna, I mean, might, let me set y'all right here. Might put it right there. I don't know. No, we put a rust tame on it. I put this on it. I don't know, man. Should I get a single cab dually or a crew cab dually for a bus? I don't know. I don't know, Reaper. I mean, what's up, Mike? I got all the rust off with the wire wheel. I wire wheeled it, got all the rust off of it, and then I walked it down with rust tame. Is what I did. So I don't know. I'm not bolting nothing down. Well, this I bolted down because I need the handle on this side. I do know that. Now this, you know, if I stick something in it long ways or whatever, I got room. So I still need to put the drill press and see. I could put the drill press right here. But then something's going to be in the way. You know, if I got something long, that's the problem now. If I got something in the way, so if I put the drill press, see the handle's on the right side. So if that's the case, then I might have to put the drill press on this side. If I put the drill press on this side, then the handle's on this side, right? Then I could put the drill press here and the handle's on this side, and I still got enough room if I need to go that way. Also, I still want to get a one of those bare polishers, you know, the belt sander thing, which I mean, since I'm bolting everything, I can rearrange it, you know, to see fit. But I don't want to put everything on that side right now and it be top heavy. Well, it won't be top heavy, but be that way. So I need to put oh no, no, man, it's okay. Sometimes when you say stuff out loud, sometimes when you say stuff out loud, you answer your own question. It ain't that you're dumb, you just Ask your own question. So I still need to put this shear. Over there. And I need to put this drill press. And then that'll clean the table off. Hey man, I talk to myself all the time. The wife gets on the boys all the time because they always talking to themselves. Always. They be in the shower talking to themselves. They be on the toilet talking to themselves. They be in the bed. They just, like, who are you talking to? Nobody. Just talking to myself. So, I guess I need to get the drill press off and then get the shear off. Get the shear over here. Get it on the table. And then go from there. And then I can kind of lay it out a little bit. And then I can look up online and see what the measurements is on other stuff. And go from there. So, I don't know. We got 34 people and 34 likes. That's what's up. Hey, I appreciate that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the press, the metal press. So I'm trying to use as much space as possible. Because see, this would be dead space here. So if I put the drill press right here, then that's going to limit me anything if I have to drill holes in something long. So we don't want to put the drill press this way because this will interfere with us. So if we put the drill, I don't know if that's enough room for the drill press to go here. So that's that. Or we could take this shear, we can take this and put that over there in that corner. And then we see how much room we got in the middle. So let's do that right quick. Let's move that bad boy right there in the middle. And then we'll see. Because I want to get this done today. All right, so put this. We put this on that corner right there. If we put that on that corner, how much room do we have in between that and that? But I don't want to limit myself on this because this right here hey man, send me the link, Mac. Send me the link. If we put that there like that and I go to do any kind of panels like when I done that bed or that tailgate stuff, I'm not going to be able to do no dimple die. So you don't want to make no space here. So you want to kind of make it long here. So if I split the difference and put that in the middle, so that frees up all that way. All right, let's look and see. Oh, no, you're fine. So let's see what the distance is from here to here. So that's 30 inches. So let's go over here and see what that break is. 32 and a half. Interesting. All right, appreciate it. 32 and a half. All right, so if we do that, then what we do is we split the difference. All right, so that's 47 and a half, all right? So we got 47 and a half. 47 and a half. That's a quarter. Half of 47. Half of 40 is 20. Half of 7 is 3 and a half. That's 23 and a half. Then you add a quarter. That's 23 and 3/4. So 23 and 3/4. 23 and 3/4. That's center. So 23 and 3/4. 23 and 3/4 23. So 23 3/4 center. And that thing was what, 32 and a half? Ain't that what that was? Yeah, 32. We'll just say 32 1/4. 32 1/4. That's 32 1/4. Hey, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. 32 1/4. So half of a quarter is an eighth. Half of 32, half of 30 is 15. Half of 2 is 1. So that's 16 1/8. 16 1/8. So 16 1/8. And then we go 32 1/4. So that tells me that shear would set right here. That shear would set right there. And that would leave, I'm telling you, this table gonna fill up quick. How deep is that joker? Fourteen, just say 14 and a half. Yes, this same table I was building the other day. 14 and a half. So 14 and a half. So right there, 14 and a half. So that's gonna have to slide down. 14 and a half. So basically, yes. So the shear is going to set right there. So we're going to have to move that down just a little bit. So the shear will be here. And then if that's the case, then this table. Bam. So if the shear set right there, then that gives us enough room to go that way. And we could actually set. Yeah, ordered him an Uber, didn't he? Gary ordered him an Uber, didn't he, Mike? I don't know. Well, I'll take the drill press, and we'll go over here and we'll set it, and then we'll go from there. Because I still want to get that bench grinder, the bench grinder and the polisher. So if I had the drill press here, I could still get pretty ways in there. I don't know. Yeah. So that's where that would be. So the shear would be here. Then I could move. And also, I mean, not to say that I can't do this. Not to say that we can't. Not to say that we can't move this inward or inboard. See, we can move that inboard. Let me just back this up a little bit. I mean, we can move that inboard, because then I could still get in here and press brake stuff, and that still leaves this open like that. And I could put the drill press on the end right here. And that would give me enough room to run all the way through. Like if I had to put a piece of tubing or something to drill holes in, or if we was doing some sheet metal that I had to do some or do some dimple dies in, that still gives me enough room. What's up, Craig? What's up, Craig? Hey, Craig, how you feeling? You feeling good, Craig? You doing all right? You doing all right, Craig? Uh-huh. So, what's up, square body? Well, I hope you get to feeling better, Craig. So if I put that other drill press, if I put that drill press right there, that still gives me a long enough room to go through there. And then I can just split the difference for this. And then the shear would be right there. And then that would leave this open right here if I got a bench polisher. Because let's just say we go right here, right? Well, we could actually move it up to right here, honestly. Because you can't go no deeper than that. So if we move that up like that, if we go up to that, and then from here, so that's roughly 2 foot. So that means, how far is that? 9 inches. Oh, that sounds so. So if we put the drill press right here, then we can run a piece of tubing that way. And then what we could do is we just split the difference. We'll just move this over so it's center. Put this center into this, which is like right here, center, according to the other side. And then the drill press will be here, and that leaves enough room if we run a piece of tubing. And then if I do any more dimple dies or bead inserts or anything like that, that gives me enough room to lay something long ways, because I can rotate the drill press out of the way. Then the shear can be right here, and then that will give me 2 foot. Yeah, that will give me 2 foot. That will give me 2 foot of space open right there that I can look at one of those bare grinders. The grinder wheels with the sander wheel on one side and on that. And then and then I can build another table. He's like build another table. Build another table for a polisher. You know, where I can put the bare polisher on one side and then the other polisher on the other side, and have a polishing table with just 2 bare polishers, like grinders, but the polishers. That's what we're gonna do. I'm hearing no sand. I'm hearing no sand. What are you talking about, square body? Square body, what are you talking about? No sand. The hell are you talking about, man? The hell are you talking about? Ha! So that tells me you watched the last live, huh? Well, that tells me you watched the last live. Well, everything I had to say was in that live. And everything I said was the truth. 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 So that's that. Now I got to get some wheels. Get some wheels. Get some wheels for this bad boy. I got some rebar out there. I'm going to bring in and cut the rebar. And I'm going to run the rebar from every how much I got, I'm going to run some rebar so I can hang tools on it. Like I did that right there. Like clean this up, hang some tools on it. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know, boys and girls. I'm kind of happy with the table. Oh, yeah, I got to round the ends. I got to round the ends. I got to radius the ends. Got to get rid of these sharp corners. So I'm just going to put that up there and take the soapstone and I'm going to radius the corners. And we'll be good to go on that. And then pick up me some heavy caster wheels. Put some wheels on this joint. We'll be good to go. Better round them. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Square Body, man. Them sharp corners right there. Hey, Square Body. Well, I guess if you watched it, you seen that we cut this table with that saw blade. Yeah, gonna need some good ones. About some 750s. About 750 on the hoof. Probably get some like the wheels on that table right there. They're heavy duty right there. Them big wheels. Probably some 4-inch wheels. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I got on that table. All steel casters. I need some for this one too. So, but yeah. So I appreciate y'all tapping in. If you hit the subscribe button, I greatly appreciate you, boys and girls. We on our way to 10,000 subscribers. We almost there, boys and girls. We almost there. We're just a few shy. Just a few shy. Yeah, those are casters with grease fittings. Now, once I do this, I can get the rest of that stuff off the table. And, well, Square Body, you probably ain't even seen that. Look at that right there, Square Body. Yeah, we got to clean all this stuff off the table. Then I get my whole table back. Then I can get the whole table back. Yeah, I know, right, Craig? Yeah. I know, right, Craig? I know that's right. Hey, I'm all for it. I don't know how y'all gonna get her to get pizza. Y'all know that just come out with a New Yorker. Hey, that's all good. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that. No problem whatsoever. No problem whatsoever. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I have the old ones. Man, I tell you what, if you got some good garbage pail kids cards that's in good shape, man, that's money in the bank. Well, boys and girls, I've been on here for 63 minutes. I appreciate. What's up, Yancey? I appreciate every single one of you, boys and girls. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Remember what I said, boys and girls. Don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch first, sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, up, and chicken grace. I'm out. Y'all see that? That's Jay's signature. Y'all see that? There's my signature right there, boys and girls. Let's get it.